Get anyone obsessed with you. I'm here to teach you how to manifest anyone to be madly obsessed with you, wildly attracted to you, absolutely can't get enough of you in 24 hours or less. Now, I want to say that this can work for a love-related situation. It can also work in other situations too, and that's why this information is so vital, because you can use this to make anyone obsessed about you in terms of friendships, social scenes, your family members. You can suddenly be your parents' favorite child. You can also manifest popularity on social media, get followers absolutely obsessed with you, get clients absolutely obsessed with you, anyone you want. And I'm about to share with you the exact steps, foolproof steps to make this happen, guaranteed. Before I do that, I need you to smash that subscribe button to manifest your dream life. Okay, so let's start as to why it is possible to get anyone madly obsessed with you, all over you, to care about what you're doing, think about you nonstop. Why is this possible? Well, because you are the master of your reality. You are the observer. You are the creator. You are the conscious entity of your physical experience. Now, I know it might not seem this way because probably right now you're not getting the results that you want, but everything that is happening inside of you has to seek expression outside of you. As within, so without. It happens like that. So everything that is going on in your imagination, your assumptions, your feelings, whatever you are putting out has to seek expression in the outer world. The inner world is your imagination, your assumptions, your feelings, your judgments, everything that is going on inside of your mind and heart. The outer world is you pushed out, you expressed as the physical aspect of you. So there's flip sides to everything, the inner world and the outer world. So therefore, you can essentially bring about any conclusion into your world, including this person to be absolutely obsessed with you, crave you, think about you nonstop, wonder what you're doing, whatever your definition of positive obsession is, because we're not looking for negative obsession here. We are looking for the best positive obsession possible to get someone obsessed with you, not be able to stop thinking about you and give you whatever you want. So whatever you want, it is possible. A way exists. We just need to change your inner world to match what you seek in the outer world. And it is as simple as cause and effect. That's all it takes. You do not need to be lucky or blessed, or there isn't like, oh, maybe this is going to happen. It's going to happen every single time when done properly. And I'm about to show you exactly how to do this. But we do need to get an important part out of the way, and that is the aspect of timing. Now, this can absolutely happen in 24 hours or less. It can happen in 24 minutes. It can happen in 24 seconds. But the point is, you cannot be worried about the time element. You need to just surrender that and just let it all go, let it all be, and decide to surrender to divine timing. Now, when I say divine timing, I'm not talking about someone else deciding when you are worthy to have these experiences. I'm talking about to stop putting pressure on the need for it. The need and the desperation. You may have heard the term letting go. If you do not let go, you are never going to get this person to be obsessed with you. In fact, you will always repel them. They will never be attracted to you, never want to come anywhere near you if you keep sort of fixating on the need and the desperation. When you do this properly, you basically embody the result. And it doesn't even feel like you are waiting at all because you are just the result, and it's so inevitable that you know it's going to happen. So who cares when? So you sort of relax into the result, and it happens so naturally as if it was going to happen all along. But I guarantee you it was due to you, and never forget that. Okay, so we want the results to come so fast that you never even had to wonder where they were. But we do this by taking an honest look at how we feel about ourselves. Yes, self-concept. Do not skip this part. This part is so important because in order to be a magnet for someone to be absolutely obsessed about you, do you know what you need to do? You need to match that experience within. You need to feel that way about you. You cannot skip this part. You cannot take a shortcut to evading this part. This part is absolutely essential. So if you want this person obsessed with you, you need to feel this way about you first. And the best way to do this is to to basically say, well, I am obsessed with this person. I feel this way about this person. How do you feel about this person? You probably think they are perfect. Now, this is in terms of a love relationship. If it's in terms of business, you may not see them exactly in this way, but we're going to use love as an example because I know the majority of you are manifesting this in terms of love and attraction. So this person that you find so amazing that you want to be obsessed about you. So take an honest look at how you feel about you. First, notice how you feel about them. You probably think that they are wonderful, amazing, flawless. You think their energy is incredible. You just want to be near them. Do you feel that way about you? Or do you hate yourself, want to escape yourself? Do you think very lowly of yourself? If you do, then how on earth is this person ever going to be obsessed with you? It will never happen if you can't first feel that way about you. You have to embody the thing you seek. You have to become the very thing you want. So you need to be obsessed with you first. So what are ways that you can start seeing yourself in the ways that you see this other person? So use it as a model. How do you see this other person? If you see them as perfect, how can you better see yourself as perfect? How can you better see yourself as flawless? How can you better see yourself as absolutely deserving of this? Now, another way that you can kind of talk your way through this and sort of a shortcut to success is notice the way you talk to yourself in your mind. For example, do you bully yourself? Do you say to yourself that you're not good enough? Or do you cut yourself down, criticize yourself? Now, I guarantee if you are in the presence of this person that you want to be obsessed about you, would you criticize them? Would you bully them? Absolutely not. You would probably use the kindest tone of voice and be so sweet and choose your words so selectively, so carefully because you care so deeply about them. So I ask you this question, why do you not pay the same level of consideration to yourself? If you want this person to be absolutely obsessed about you, think about you nonstop, care about you in this way, then you need to treat yourself in this way first, because if you do not, then you make yourself invisible in this equation. You basically set the vibration that you are not worthy of this attention, that you are not worthy of having someone be absolutely obsessed about you. So if you want this to become your reality, you need to talk to yourself in this way, and you need to find ways to become obsessed with who you are, obsessed with the experience of life. Again, in the most healthy, beautiful way possible. When I say the word obsessed, I'm not talking about negative implications. I'm talking about being in love with the experience of life, being in love with yourself, and seeing yourself in the highest and best way. And this is not being conceited. This is not being self-centered. This is about knowing your worth, knowing who you are, and becoming a magnet to the thing you seek. Because if you want someone to be obsessed about you, you need to embody this. And these are two great shortcuts to making this your reality. Okay, another shortcut to making this happen is creating an imaginal act that implies that this has happened. Now, you can do this by imagining telling other people that this has happened, that this person is absolutely obsessed about you, cannot get enough of you, and it's almost like it's too much. Like it has happened at such a scary fast pace that it's almost overwhelming. Of course, in the best way possible. So I want you to create an imaginal act that implies that this is yours. So think about how you would be, what an example day would look like, who you would tell. I mean, maybe you're going to post a comment on one of my videos. It worked, Veronica. I'm so excited to tell the world. So we are going to create an imaginal act that implies it. And then we're basically either going to loop it in our mind, or we're going to write it down, or we're going to relive it, daydream on it, whatever you like. But basically, we're going to refer to this as our proof that this is yours, this is inevitable, and this is in your future. Now, I don't want you to become literally obsessed about thinking about them all the time and fixated on it, but every time they come to your mind, you're going to refer to this imaginal act as your proof. Now, another important aspect of this, and this is so vital, do not say you can skip this part, because trust me, if you skip this part, it will not work. Let me say that again, it will not work. Now, this is the part of you need to stop checking to see if it's working. You cannot get in their face and test it and say, well, does this person feel differently about me now? I'm going to text them for the 10th time and see if they respond in a different way. They will not. You will just agitate them, and you will push the desire far, far, far away from you. Now, if you want this to work, you need to, again, let go of the need for external validation. So we do not check to see if it's working. We do not ask our friends to check in on them. We do not check in on them on social media. We do not watch to see if they are online. We do not check to see what they are posting on other people's Instagrams. We do not look to see their Snapchat profile or whatever that is, score. We do not look at any of that. Instead, you just wish them well. You feel that they are a part of your future, that you feel that they could be thinking about you right now. And when this person comes to mind, you tell yourself, why wouldn't they be obsessed with me? I am amazing. I am a great catch. And my God, they would be lucky to have the privilege of my time. I mean, how many times do you say that right now? Probably never. Now, you can say wonderful and lovely affirmations if you like. I would urge you to make it a part of your natural self-talk. Like, this person can be absolutely obsessed with me. So use whatever wording makes you feel delicious inside, makes you feel at one, makes you feel like this is easy, excited, that this is inspirational, that this is lovely. Like, if you feel exhausted in any way, do not say an affirmation like that. Only do things that imply a zest for life, happiness, living your best life ever, because in your best life ever, this person is absolutely obsessed with you, cannot get enough of you. Okay, so I hope you followed the instructions in this video, and if you did, you will be leaving that success story below, and I cannot wait to hear all about it. Now, if you would like me to help you one-on-one, dreamlifebyveronica.com. I do have a 10-minute bonus coaching call offer, but spots are limited, so claim yours now. I do also have an Attract Constant Communication program, which allows you to manifest all those texts, calls, shout outs on social media from that special person. Check out that at the link below. And I am wishing you all of the best. And if you want to know how to vibrate at a higher frequency immediately, check out this video now.